How are you today, guys? So today we're going to speak about book the next meeting. When you're out there selling, when you're out there persuading, when you're out there with people to work, you are in a good way. Obviously, you need your purpose, correct, to go across. You want to be believing in what you do, correct? It's very, very crucial that you got to book your next meeting or contact. You're always wondering if this year, we will see it later. Now, often people don't give you a definitive about the next meeting or about the next step. Now, this could also be with your suppliers, not just with your customer. It doesn't need to be just with your customer. You might be sitting in a retail store saying, well, hang on, how do I book the next meeting? So it can work down with the supplier and supply chain as well. Let's say you're going to go to your supplier and say, hey, I'd like to negotiate a better price on whatever tool or widget or whatever you buy off from them or service you buy from them. You might have that discussion and then they'll go, great, then we'll get back to you. And I'm always going to say, great, I appreciate. I'm sure both of us have got really very, very busy calendars here. So I'm going to write down when that is. So when are we going to next speak? Okay, good. So next week at Wednesday at 5 o'clock, right? So I'm going to speak to you then. Same thing applies for customers as well. You would be doing the same conversation. I mean, if you think about this, this is a huge one, particularly in health and accounting professions and all these type of services, whereby it's like, great, you've been in here today. It sounds like you need an ongoing service here. And so we're going to book you in for next week or next month or whatever that looks like. So book the next meeting for the existing customer now. Okay. Again, where I started this conversation was more in sales, right? So when we're out there selling, a lot of the time, if people don't get you, don't ever give you a definitive yes, then I'm buying your thing today, then we got to give them a next scheduled appointment where we are going to speak to them about the next date. If we don't do that, it kind of tapers off into nowhere. And so I'm very proactive with people to go, good, all right. So next, I'm going to follow you up with this date. Would that be okay? I'm always going to get their permission in getting the date. Get their permission. Yes, don't push it. Yes, it would be okay, excellent. So then I'm going to basically always have another meeting or contact booked out in front of me. Simple principle will help increase your conversion rate, negotiate a better deal, or book the person coming back. It's very, very powerful. I would highly suggest that don't just taper your conversation to nowhere. Try your best to get to the next booking meeting. So go ahead, go and get it, and make a rule of thumb in all your conversations about the next meeting. This is Priscilla Kambata, changing lives of every committed business owner.